Hi, my name is Lemay, and I'll be doing a short lesson on how to prepare your surface using a sponge roller. You'll need a few supplies: tack cloth, sanding sponge or sandpaper. You're looking at a fine to extra fine grit, an all-purpose sealer. This is a water-based sealer. Some acrylic paint. I use the DecoArt Americana brand. Today I'm using celery green, but you will be using the color of your choice. Now let's get started. You grab your all-purpose sealer, give it a good shake, apply it to your surface. No need to put it on a palette. Take some paint, whichever color you've chosen, and a sponge roller. It is important that your sponge roller is dry to do this process. You do not wet it before. Now let's get started. You're going to roll out the paint onto your surface by applying a lot of pressure to your roller. Make sure you go both ways. Get the corners and the edges. I'm applying a lot of pressure to the roller to spread out the paint. Now that I've done this, I am going to go from side to side, applying less pressure to my roller. Again, side to side, less and less pressure. And what this is going to do is going to give you a nice smooth surface for you to paint on. Right now there's hardly any pressure on my roller. It's just to say it's touching the surface. Now this needs to dry. I am going to set it aside because I have prepared another board to do part 2. Now this surface has dried. You're going to grab your sandpaper or sanding sponge and give it a light sanding. Remove the sanding dust with a tack cloth. And set that aside. Then grab your paint. Add some to the surface. You're using the same roller. And again, with a lot of pressure, you're doing the second coat. You will notice that I have not added sealer at this time. You've done it the first time and there's no need to add it to the second coat. So we're spreading out that paint to make sure that your surface is completely covered. Now we're going to come back, go from side to side, again with less and less pressure on your roller. You're just skimming the surface. This will give you a nice smooth surface to paint on. You can do it both ways if you like, but again, there's no pressure on my roller. It's just to say it's touching that surface. We're done. Now what you need to do is leave your surface dry really well. Then you'll be ready to trace your pattern and paint whatever design that you are doing. I hope you've enjoyed this short demo. Happy painting, everybody.